Good morning. Thank you for joining us. I'm Taryn Azak. She's Skylar Spindler. It's Friday, May 19th, and a happy Friday to you. We made it through the week, and I made it through TaylorCast all week.
Yeah, you did well. You were a trooper. You know, it was fun. It's been fun doing this because, you know, a lot of you guys know she has a house here.
Yes, over in Westerly. Yeah.
So we were just having a little fun with Taylor being in town this week. So, you know, heading out to the concert tonight, possibly. Yeah. So tonight's looking pretty good. Tomorrow, we've got that rain moving in.
Swifties.
But
poncho for the Swifties.
Yeah, but no lightning, so that's the good thing. And
Perfect.
Then Sunday, you know, again, another nice day. So Sunday is probably going to be my pick of the week here. So like I said, today we're just warming up nicely. We got that evening rain on tomorrow, and then Sunday looking nice. So Providence, 42 degrees outside. Winds are calm this morning. They will be turning in out of the south later on. Temperatures currently, so we have some 30 degrees sitting here. We're going to be warming up. So New Bedford sitting at 34, Taunton 35, but look across, we're in the 40s in a lot of areas. And then now Westerly dipped down a little bit of that cool air, dropped into that area. But don't worry, we do rebound quickly today. We'll see those 60s by the time we get into the lunch hour. And then we warm up nicely. So even some areas, so if you're heading up to Foxborough later on, you're going to be in those upper 60s. So again, you can see a lot of those 60s around the area as we head through the day. And then even in the evening hours, it's going to be not too bad, upper 50s around 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock tonight. So not too bad to be heading out to a concert this evening. Winds will be out of the south from 5 to 15 miles an hour. So again, we're warming up. So if you're heading out there this afternoon, just expect those 60s, those upper 60s. And then by the time we get into about the 9 o'clock hour, we'll start to drop a little bit. And then we'll be in those 50s in the evening hours. But looking all good today. I'm going to have more details on your forecast coming up in just a moment.
Skylar, thank you. More Taylor Mania now. Massachusetts Governor Meteorologist Skylar Spindler.
Well, we're looking outside. Sun is coming up. Some of us, it's a little bit of a cool start. So we're seeing some of those 30s around the area. It's 34 in New Bedford, 35 in Taunton. So this little cool dip of air. But some of us are already in the 40s, so 42 in Providence. Westerly dropped down a bit because some of that air just sunk into the area. So now you're seeing 39 there. But moving into the morning hours, we do rebound today nicely. So we're going to be warming up. So we'll see those 60s by the time we get into the lunchtime hour. And then just after, but we do have some clouds that's going to start to increase. That's just because we have a southerly wind moving in. We'll see a few clouds moving in the afternoon, but we still warm up very nicely. So you can see some of these 2 o'clock temperatures. Smithfield looking at 66 degrees, Norwood 70. So heading out to Gillette, it's going to be pretty nice out there. You'll see those temperatures warming up very well. So for all of you guys arriving early this afternoon, it'll be nice weather. Just grab the cardigan for the evening hours because we do dip down into the 50s as we get into the evening hours. But winds stay out of the south 5 to 15 miles an hour, breezy at times, but not too bad. So the big setup, what we're going to be expecting to be coming up for tomorrow's, we have 2 systems. We got one to the south and system number 2 right here behind me. And these are going to be working its way in to our area tomorrow. I'm going to have more details on when the rain is going to arrive coming up here in just a moment.
Spindler.
Well, we're looking outside at Providence, a very pretty shot. We have some nice clear skies this morning, a little deceiving again. It is cool in some areas, but we do rebound quickly. So we've got some of these 30s right along from Norwood all the way down to New Bedford. But a lot of us are already kind of sitting into those low 40s this morning. We're going to be warming up quickly. It's 50 degrees in Block Island. So what we're expecting for today, we got that cool start this morning, but we are warming up today. We're going to see those mid and upper 60s around the area. The winds are out of the south from about 5 to 15 miles an hour. So here's what we're looking at as we head into today and tomorrow. So we've got 2 systems. We got system number 1 just here in North Carolina, and that's going to be tracking right on up into our area. And then right behind it is system number 2. And this one's going to be moving across. Now they're not going to merge together, but they're going to be just one right after another. And you're probably not even going to notice it as we start to get into tomorrow. So what'll happen is we'll be pretty clear for the morning hours for Saturday. But by the time we get into Saturday afternoon, so expect after lunchtime, system number 1 makes its way up into our area. So again, moving in from the south, pushing up, you can kind of see some heavier pockets of rain that'll be moving through this system. And so we'll have moments where you'll be clear, you'll get some patchy rain. We're expecting the heavier rounds of rain to be moving in the evening hours. So again, we'll have this moving through. This finally exits out. And then here's system number 2. So like I said, you're not going to notice the difference. They don't merge, but you'll have a lull. So as this one finally gets up and out of here, and you see the heavier rain moves in the evening hours. Now we're hoping a lot of this heavier rain moves in after the concerts, but we do have the second round that'll move through in the overnight hours. So we are expecting about a half an inch to an inch of rain total. Now this is just a European model, and this just gives you kind of a projection, but you know, some areas could get some pockets of heavier rain. So we are just, like I said, expecting roughly about a half inch to an inch total of rain through the event. So if you're heading out to Gillette Stadium this weekend at 6:30, here's our temperatures. We're looking at 61 tonight. It'll be 62 tomorrow night at 6:30 with the rain moving in. So grab your, umbrellas, or I guess maybe you can't take umbrellas out there. Double check with Gillette Stadium what you can and cannot take, but just make sure you have something maybe to protect yourself. But no lightning with this, so that's the good news. And then by the time we get into Sunday at 6:30, it'll be 70 degrees, so quite nice. But as we're looking at this 7-day forecast, once we get past the weekend, we're on a nice dry stretch of weather, even heading into next weekend. So something to look forward to. As we start to approach Memorial Weekend, we can start making some outdoor plans for the weekend, maybe do some beach time or outdoor barbecues, grilling, whatever you fancy.
I love Memorial Day weekend. It's the kickoff to the summer. I mean, I know it's not official, but it is. It's just a great way to kick off summer and let loose of all that gross winter yuck weather.
Can't wait. And some spring cleaning. So if you don't go to a concert, maybe you use Saturday as your spring cleaning day to prepare for the nice summer weather that's right around the corner.
Absolutely. It's going to be great. All right. Thank you, Skylar. At 6:28, Florida couple is accusing 2 men who installed security cameras at their home of using them to.
Good Morning Providence.
Welcome back to Good Morning Providence. I'm Carolyn Azak. It's 6:30. Happy Friday to you. You made it through the week. If you had a tough week, hey, it's Friday and there's a fun weekend in store. And I think the temperatures are warming up today. Here's meteorologist Skylar Spindler with a check of your forecast.
You know, not only is it Friday, but you made it through our week of Taylor casting and all of our comments for the week and all of our Swift references.
And to everyone out there too that's not a Swiftie, we congratulate you too for making it through this.
Thank you for making it through the week with us. We were just having a lot of fun with this, but today we are warming up for tomorrow. We have that afternoon and evening rain that's approaching our area. Sunday, we're clearing up, so that's the good news. So right now, Providence is 42 degrees. Winds are calm this morning, and we're going to see those shifting later on out of the south. So temperatures currently, we got this little area of cold air. We're looking at 34 degrees in New Bedford. It's 42 in Providence, 42 in Smithfield. Westerly dipped down to 39 degrees, but Block Island is 50 degrees. So we are heading into the morning hours. We do warm up. We got some clouds that will start to increase just because we have those south winds. So we'll see those 60s after lunchtime, and then by 3 o'clock, again, some clouds, some 60s, some upper 60s around the area. And even by 7 o'clock tonight, we're still going to have some of us hanging in those 60s, but most of us in the 50s around 7 p.m. And as we get into the evening, later hours, again, we're going to be just dropping down just a little bit. So grab the jacket for tonight. Just need a light one. So we have that cool start today, but we're warming up nicely. We'll have those mid to upper 60s around the area. Winds out of the south 5 to 15 miles an hour. And if you're heading out to the concert, here's some of the expected temperatures and time. So we'll still be in those upper 60s around 5, 6 o'clock tonight, and then by 8, 9 o'clock we'll be right around 60, 61 degrees, and then towards the end of the concert in those mid 50s. But I'll have more details on your forecast coming up here in just a moment.
Skylar, thank you. We'll see you in a bit. Let's keep moving along with the Swift Mania. Thousands of fans, they're getting ready to welcome Taylor Swift to Gillette Stadium tonight, and some of them, just Skylar Spindler with your forecast.
Yeah, it's a nice day. It's very pretty. We're going to be warming up. It's a little cool as we get started. We got some 30s on the map. It's 35 in Taunton, 38 degrees in Norwood, but it's 42 in Smithfield. So we got some pockets of cold air. You can kind of see some of these little pockets here and there. But we got some warm pockets too. It's 50 degrees in Block Island and 49 in Martha's Vineyard. So as we're heading through the day, we have this bit of a cool start this morning, but we do warm up nicely today. We got a lot of sunshine. Clouds do start to increase later on, but not too bad. We have the south winds 5 to 15 miles an hour. So here's what we are expecting to be moving into the area for tomorrow. So today looking nice. We have a great day. It's going to be nice throughout the day. We're warming up, but we got two systems that are going to be moving into the area. So system number one down here in North Carolina, this is going to be tracking up the Atlantic coastline and moving right on into our area. System number two right here, and this one's going to be sweeping across and moving in from the west. So what's going to happen tomorrow? This one, system number one, is going to be arriving into the area first. So this will start to approach our area and move in by lunchtime on tomorrow. So here we go, moving into lunchtime, 1 o'clock hour. You can see that system starting to pull up into the area because our winds are moving from the south. But here's system number two. So they don't quite merge, but you're not going to notice much of a difference because system number one is going to completely move out. And we got a quick break. We got some heavier pockets of rain that's going to be moving through. And then right behind it, we got that little bit of a lull momentarily, but then system number two moves through in the evening hours. So we are expecting about a ½ inch to an inch total of rain. Now this particular model, some areas it seems to maybe think it's a little bit higher, but we're really thinking we're only going to get about ½ inch to an inch total. So, and again, those are just projections, but as far as what we're going to make it to the ground, yes, ½ inch to an inch total for the weekend. So if you're heading out to Gillette Stadium tonight or tomorrow or Sunday, 6:30, it's going to be 61 degrees, and for Saturday it's going to be 62, but with the rain, so be prepared. And then by Sunday at about the 6:30 time, 70 degrees, so not too bad. So 7-day forecast. We get through this weekend, we're clearing on Sunday, and then by Monday we're on a dry stretch. So again, we need the rain, so we'll welcome that inch of rain. We definitely need to add to it because as of right now, as we start to head through the rest of this forecast, it looks pretty nice as we start to get into Memorial Weekend. So like I said, we're on a dry stretch, so we're not going to see some rain for a minute.
Absolutely. The grass in my neighborhood is even like screaming at me, like, where's the rain? It's a mess everywhere. My dad is not happy about it. All right, 6:49, we'll be back with a look at your news on the go. Plus, Skylar, she's coming on back with your on the go forecast. You're watching Good Morning Providence on ABC 6. We thank you so much. We'll be right back.